Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of TV50 Baseball. Today from Stone Field, and I'm up on Richmond Hill, along with cameraman Keith Kennett and our color commentator, Coach Darren Pardo. I'm Coach Pat Mitchell, and a beautiful day for baseball. First pitch will be about 68 degrees. Got about 8-mile-an-hour wind blowing. It appears the straight away to center, maybe a little bit left center, but we got the Maple Leafs are hosting the Rochelle Hubs, Coach Pardo, and haven't seen them in a while, at least on the baseball field. You know, we've seen them last year twice on the football field, but what do you know about Rochelle?
Excuse me, sorry, Rochelle. A little over 800 kids in the school. Their record so far is 9-18. They're at sixth place in the Interstate 8 Conference. They are 3-12 in conference play. They are 4-9 on the road. They're going to be playing in the Sycamore Sectional next week. They're playing in the Sterling Regional against Belvedere North. They will be the 6th seed. They average about 6 runs per game, and they average giving up about 9 runs per game. They have lost 7 in a row. So they're coming in here looking for any type of momentum for next week.
Right, going into regionals. I believe their next game is Friday at DeKalb, but on the mound for the Leafs today, we got Chris Berry.
Starts off on the right foot.
Yeah, he's throwing in his battery mate is Aiden Brudos. They get the leadoff bat at a pop-up, shortstop. Brody Clements underneath it, squeezes it for 1 out. Yeah, just looking back, doing a little research on Rochelle, they have not had a lot of success the last few years baseball-wise. Their conference is the Interstate 8, which are only 6 teams. They play each team 3 times. And this year when they beat Morris for the first time, that broke a 40-game losing streak in the conference.
Yeah, you're looking, like I said, you're looking to create some momentum here. They've lost 7 in a row. If you're Rochelle, well, and we want to create some momentum too.
Sure.
We've got regional next week as well, so we've got 3 straight games against that Interstate 8, and we want to start getting things the way we want them for next week.
I don't know, it looks like Barry maybe kind of tripped or caught a cleat, but he's got 3-0 on the batter. This is Bruns.
Set of brothers leading off the top of the order here for Rochelle. They're the battery once they get out into the field.
It's ball 4. Be our first base runner of the game here with 1 out in the top of the first inning. Around the infield for the Leafs, we have Jaden Burge at third base, Brody Clements at short, Ethan Galloway at second base, and Cale Whitaker at first. Outfield left to right is Reed Broderson, Jackson McAvoy, and Keaton Ariano to go along with Chris Berry on the mound and Aiden Brudos behind the plate. This is a 3-hitter, Metzger for the Hubs.
Rochelle brought in a courtesy runner here for the catcher. I got to think they're hitting away here. Number 3 hitter, they haven't been playing well. They want to start swinging the bats. So Barry checking him over at first, keeping him honest.
But you said earlier the Hubs are 9-18 on the year. 4 of those wins came on the road to go with 9 losses. There's a fly ball hit to the outfield. Looks like Jackson McAvoy going to camp underneath it, squeeze it for out number 2.
Floated a little bit to the right there.
Yeah.
We do have a slight breeze, as you said at the beginning, heading to center field.
Although now it looks like they're...
Yeah, the flags over by the third base dugout are blowing us slightly that way, but it's not blowing much.
Yep, no 8 miles an hour. Pick up a temp at first. 2 outs here in the top of the first. This is Huerta for the Hubs.
Yeah, if you're the Maple Leafs, you want to get out of this first inning. You want a clean inning. You want to be able to get back into the dugout, start swinging the bats. It's a team you feel like you probably can beat. You don't want to give them any momentum. So,
yeah, the longer you let a team like this hang around, you want to jump up on early. Back safely at first. Because if you let them hang around, that's when they all of a sudden start making outstanding plays on defense, and the little bloops drop in. And ball one to go with 2 strikes.
Guys start to get nervous, start playing tight, and yeah, exactly.
There's a ground ball at second baseman Galloway. Flips to second to Clements at second for the 3rd out of the inning. So at the end of a half inning, you have no runs, no hits, 1 left on base. And the Maple Leafs coming to bat. Maple Leafs come into this game in 19-13. 6-8, which is good enough for 5th place out of 8 teams in the Western Big Six. They're home, though. They've been 12-5 at home, which is a very nice record. They're 6-8 on the road, 1-0 neutral. 6 games are scoring. 6 runs are scoring per game, giving up 5. Last night they beat LP 8-2, which was their 2nd win in a row. Their next game, will be tomorrow night. We'll be on again tomorrow night when when the Leafs are hosting Ottawa. So last night they played LP. Tonight it's Rochelle. Tomorrow it's Ottawa. So we're basically working our way through the Interstate 8.
Now Ottawa, conference champs in the I-8.
Yes.
So that should be a good challenge.
Right. Yeah. It's I'm not sure how Coach Bess is setting up the pitching, but I know he's going to set it up for next week. Right now, Aiden Brudos has been their number 1 starter in conference, and Chris Berry's been their number 2 starter. But I'm not totally sure what the plans are for next week. The Leafs, after they play Ottawa tomorrow, they go up to Joliet Catholic on Friday and play 1 game there before starting regional play next week at Dunlap versus Morton. So, Leafs leadoff batter, second baseman Ethan Galloway had a nice night last night, going 4 for 4. But I totally agree, Coach. Score runs here early.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, they're struggling. They've lost 7 in a row. They want to, and they're on the road, and it's not a short drive.
No.
So yeah, jump on them early, get them frustrated. Got a left-hander on the mound. It's got a little bit of zip to it. Okay.
Oh my. Well, that pitcher did exactly what he wanted to do. Got inside on Galloway on his hands. Galloway pops up, and the second baseman just
didn't hustle.
I don't know if he didn't see it, thought it was farther, but
I think his first couple steps were not hustle steps.
Right, correct. Oh,
that goes as a base hit.
He is playing pretty. It does. He is playing pretty deep. So Galloway, he'll take it. He'll take it. What's the old saying about it being a line drive in the scorebook? That brings up the 2-hitter Keaton Ariano, who also had a nice night last night. And the top 3 hitters last night had a great time at the plate.
Off-speed pitch there from the Bruns.
Ariano, a lefty as well. So it's good. The lefties get to see a lefty pitcher. Ground ball down to first base. First baseman does a little ole. Actually literally turned his head.
Yeah.
Literally turned his head trying to.
Got to get his body in front.
Yeah.
It hurts, but you got to do it.
Yeah. That's got to be E3.
Yeah.
In my book, if I'm an official scorer, which I will be Saturday down at JFE. All right, you can tell their head coach, excuse me, Jared Reynolds. He's not a happy camper.
No.
You can see the animation out there.
Yes.
For both the second baseman and his first baseman.
Well, it's like we talked about, right? You lost 7 in a row. You want to try and get some momentum for next week.
Yeah. And I don't know when their graduation is, but you might have some guys who've already checked out. But another lefty, just like the softball coach, 3 lefties just lead off lead off your lineup. This is Cale Whitaker. Cale Whitaker's a senior, I know. Looks at ball 1. Leafs have runners at second and third. Ariano with the ground ball that have misplayed by the first baseman and for an error.
Whitaker wants to try and pull the ball here if he can. Get the ball on the right side of the infield. Should get the runner at third from home.
2-0. Usually a good hitter's pitch. Fastball down the middle. 1 strike to go with the 2 balls.
Breeze is picked up a little. Blowing straight out the center, basically.
Galloway scampering down the line at third base. Ball 3, 3-1. Another good hitter's pitch coming up here. You'd imagine you'd see fastball. But with first base open, who knows?
Healthy cut.
Yep, full count. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first, no score. 3-2 on the Whitaker, the 3-hitter for the Leafs. Ooh.
Off-speed pitch, looked like a changeup maybe.
Caught Whitaker looking. He'll be talking to himself for a while there. But it does bring up the cleanup hitter, Jared Burridge. Jaden Burridge is 4-hitter for the Leafs. Looks at strike 1.
He needs to get something in the outfield grass here.
Down 0-2, just like that. Right, you don't want to start out with runners on second and third.
And not score.
Not score.
Got to put the ball in play. Make them make an out. I didn't see it.
I didn't either.
But that's a balk on the pitcher, and we'll take it. That's a run for the Leafs.
I don't know if is he going from windup or is he stretch?
He was. I'm pretty sure he was. He's back to it now, so yes.
See, that's stretch there.
Or
so
yes,
maybe,
I'm
so
sorry.
maybe he didn't.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't come set. Burridge fouls one off. Count stays at 0-2, but the Leafs do score there. It's one way to get a runner home.
That's, one of the, 9?
Yes.
Don't ask me what the 9 are, because I'm not going to be able to get them all.
Is it similar to the different ways you can get runners to first base?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think there's, and I don't know
know
what all
there's a
those are
bunch.
either, off the top of my head.
You got to dig deep for the last couple.
Yeah.
Ball 2 inside.
So work the count back. That's good. Making throw pitches.
2-2. Leafs lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Works it full. Full count on Jaden Burridge. Runner on third, 1 out. And Burridge gets one, skies it out to center field.
Should get somebody home, though.
Might have a chance to get him home. We'll see here. Throw's going to be off. And Ariano will score standing up. So Jaden Burridge gets the job done. Plates the second run for the Maple Leafs. Leafs take a 2-0 lead over the Rochelle Hubs. There are now 2 outs. And Aiden Brudos is our batter. 2 for 4 last night. Started pitcher. I probably got the win last night. I didn't look that far. Looks at strike one. Tonight he's the catcher. Swings through strike two.
Bruns started off a little slow, I'd say. Kind of a little struggle, but he's been peppering the plate here the last couple hitters.
Looks at strike three.
Looks like he's got a pretty decent changeup. He likes the throw there.
You know, and for some reason lefties, you know, because you just don't see a lot of them at this age.
It's different.
It's just different. Just different.
It's going to spin different. But we got 2 runs.
Yeah. So the Leafs, after 1 hit and an error by the Rochelle Hub, score 2 runs, 1 on the balk and 1 on the sacrifice fly by Jaden Burridge. So they'll take a 2-0 lead into the 2nd inning. Now, we know Coach Fardeau was the head varsity baseball coach for a number of years here. You were up here at this field, I think, right?
Yes.
Were you here the year that they renovated?
Yes.
Was that your
Yes.
one of your years?
2010, I believe is what it says. I could be wrong. Maybe it was 2008.
I know the brick over there says 2008.
Yeah, that's what it is. 2008. Yep. Yeah. No, and it made a huge difference. I mean, we had a lot of community help, and those people and companies are listed over there on the on the storage shed. And Clint Rice.
Amazing.
Amazing job with the grass and keeping it, mowing it, and maintaining it. And so truly was a community project, and it's stood the test of time pretty well. I mean, it's still a really, really nice high school field.
Right. For those of you who only know it as, you know, as Stone Field as the way it looks now. Beforehand,
yeah,
it was something. I actually was an assistant baseball coach here back in 1991. Before any renovations, we actually put up the first batting cages over here with old telephone poles from Geneseo Telephone Company. But if the right fielder, I distinctly remember from the plate, you're standing there, you could not see the right fielder's shins because it was such a dip out there.
Yeah. Well, it was center field was another 40 feet. It was 404 to center field.
Holy mackerel!
Yeah. So like we would go to a conference meeting where you're voting on we'd have like, you know, 1 home run. Everybody's like, "What are you guys doing?" Like, well, you come out and hit. And of course, the trees weren't as tall as they are now either.
Yeah, correct.
So the wind, of course, always blew in.
Right.
And you just didn't hit home runs out here. It just didn't have guys that could hit it that far at this level.
Barry starts off Hansen 2-1. Ground ball third base.
Nice play by
Throw across the diamond. Burrs to Whitaker. 5-3 put out. 1 up, 1 down here in the top of the 2nd inning.
Have they already done the conference? Have they already done the all-conference yet? Or
I don't believe so. I know softball was today.
Oh, that's right.
So baseball might have been today also. I'm not sure. But I know it's pretty competitive. If you get on the Western Big Six all-conference team, you've had a nice year.
Yeah.
Or even 2nd team or honorable mention. Barry working quickly. 2-1 on the hub batter. Tourdot. Hope I'm saying that right. Or Tourdot. 3-1.
Certainly not the human rain delay, is he?
No, he's not. Mike Hargrove was the human rain delay. You got to go get that ball. You can't turn and look for another one. Ball 4.
Next at bat, number 3, Johnny Andrus.
So a walk to the second hitter for the Hubs here in this second inning. Andrist is the batter. One away. Andrus takes a strike looking. But yeah, you're not kidding. I mean, he works tremendously quick. You don't have to worry about pitch clock with him.
Nope.
There's a fly ball to left center. McAvoy looks like he's getting there. Squeezes it for the second out. Jackson covers a lot of ground out there.
It's always nice to have a speedy center fielder.
Yes, yes. I know he's been out there for, this is his third year. He started there as a sophomore. And I used to sit out there in that opening in center field and just watch him glide the balls. He's an athlete. Strike one.
May have got a gift there.
Yeah, I'm not sure where any of these seniors are going except for Brutus. I know talking to his mom this morning, he is going to Bradley. His baseball career, though, will be over. He's not going to play baseball there.
It's certainly a commitment. I mean, I don't care NAIA, Division I, whatever you decide to do.
Right.
You're gonna spend some quality time on the baseball field.
Oh yeah. Well, and at Bradley, he's an engineering major.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And so he's going to spend some quality time in the classroom too.
Yep.
So ground ball to Galloway, a little 4-6 put out. Ends Rochelle's second inning. So at the end of 1.5, the Leafs lead 2-0.
So Leafs have 6, 7, 8 coming up. Be nice to kind of do something towards the bottom of the order.
Mm-hmm. How key is that, Coach? When you got?
Well, I mean, you're going to have Coach Brooker here tomorrow night. I know one of the things that he loved to do was to kind of reset his order. So I mean, the general wisdom is, you want your best on base player, hitter at the top of the order, but he would like to, in about the 6th spot, put somebody else that resembled that leadoff hitter.
Sure.
So you get down to that bottom of the order, you're getting guys on. So then when you flip the order, obviously you got presumably your best hitters coming back up with guys in scoring position. So
I know it used to be softball, what I would do, and if I had 2, 8, and 9, I'd take the better of the 2 and make them 9.
Yeah.
And then that way you call it double lead off.
Yeah.
But the 6, 7, 8, 9 are huge in turning that lineup over.
I always wanted my 7 and 8 hitters, who typically are not your best hitters.
Sure.
I wanted them to see a lot of pitches.
Yes.
I mean, if you're not getting base hits, foul off 10 balls. But I wanted those guys. I wanted them to see as many pitches as they could.
Well, Huarte threw 19 pitches in that first inning, 13 of them for strikes.
Yeah,
so that means he's around the plate.
Yeah, he started off slow. Started off with a little bit of a struggle, and then found his own.
This is Jackson McAvoy, Maple Leaf center fielder. Fouls off strike 1, looks at strike 2, 0-2. That's another thing I'm noticing. We've got guys down in the count in a hurry. I think we had 1-3-1, 2-0-3-1 count, Whitaker. There's a shot past the third baseman for McAvoy to lead off this first inning with a single.
I'm going to call that a single.
Yeah.
It's a
hard shot.
Yeah.
So McAvoy with decent speed. I've watched the catcher throw down the second. I wouldn't be surprised to see him on the move here at some point during this at bat. This is Reed Broderson.
Got a lefty on the mound, so you got to be careful.
Yep.
Get a read.
There's another strike. Yeah, you're right. That's the one thing you got to be careful.
If you're going to steal a base here, you're going to steal it off the catcher. You're not going to steal
Yes.
it off the pitcher. So you don't necessarily have to get the best jump possible.
101 on Broderson. Leafs lead 2-0.
Well,
Broderson tries to lay down a bunt. Now, I don't think that was bunt for a hit. I mean, the way he showed it so early.
Yeah.
So that's sacrifice bunt. We used to teach our benters, and I think we've talked about this, that if it's a sacrifice, you don't take off at first base until you see that ball fair. But anyway, that's 1-2 now. Probably takes the bunt off the table. There goes McAvoy. He'll slide into second safely as Reed Broderson strikes out swinging.
Closer play at second base
you
than
betcha.
I thought it would be.
You betcha. That was a nice throw
from the catcher.
Well, his couple warm-up throws went out to center field.
Yes.
So, but McAvoy is at second base with one out, and that brings up Kai Smith.
DHing today after getting hit yesterday?
Yes. He was a catcher of record to start with yesterday, and then in a bat he took one. I've heard like off the neck, off other spots, but he was in good shape after the game, talking, smiling, laughing.
Oh, to be young again.
Yeah. Pitcher steps off, fakes a throw to second. 0-1 on Smith. So 0-2 again. I mean, it's just,
Yeah.
he's throwing strikes. And I can't tell velocity from here.
Well, he's not overpowering, but he's throwing strikes.
Yes.
I mean,
Yep. And you don't have to be if you mix up speeds.
Right.
Change speeds a little bit. Think we'll see something off speed here possibly at 0-2.
I would think so. Or if it's fastball, it's out of the zone.
That ball gets away from the catcher. And McAvoy skedaddles the third base. Probably a wild pitch.
Oh, I put down
Did it hit the
fastball.
yeah?
I thought he should have had
Is
that.
that catchable? I couldn't tell if it hit the dirt or not. We'll have to get the replay out.
Roll it back, Keith.
Actually, I could look on Game Changer. The video's online.
See what the dugout says.
Oh, that's going to be tough to field for the pitcher and for the second baseman. So, an infield single for Kai Smith scores Jackson McAvoy from third base. So the Leafs lead 3-0. One out, runner on first again.
Now batting, number 11, Brody Clemens.
And we are to the 9 batter, number 11, Brody Clements. He's the Leafs shortstop. Oh, you're right, Coach. They call it pass ball. Looking to bunt. Fouls it. Yeah, the philosophy for us with the sacrifice bunt, your job is to see the ball fair. And if you're worried about getting down the first base, you're not focusing on getting the bunt down. So that was our thought
That's why it's called a
process.
sacrifice, right? You're sacrificing yourself. Totally agree.
And it's a hard concept for young players. I'm trying to make an out on purpose. You're trying to advance the runner. That's goal number one. So 0-1 on Clements. Looking to sacrifice again. Fouls it off, and here we are at 0-2. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, And we always made sure too when that guy when they do the job, that everybody in the dugout
You
was
betcha.
high-fiving and cheering them when they,
You
because
betcha.
it is. Nobody goes up there, hey, I want to sacrifice every time I'm up here, but
Right. 0-2 on Clements. Ball high. Right, if it was like football, you'd get a sticker or something for your helmet on that. But yeah, you cheer it up big time. So 1-2 on the Leaf shortstop.
There goes the
There it is.
center
Now you
field.
get up and go. Oh.
Yeah.
So ball gets away from the catcher. That'll be a pass ball on strike 3. That allows Kai Smith to hustle down the second base with 2 outs. Now he's in scoring position for the Maple Leaf leadoff batter. What are they asking about? Thinking of some type of batter interference or something? I don't see how, because that ball got away.
Yeah.
That ball got away.
And I can't imagine the umpire down there would have seen that
No.
with the runner going either.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
That, yeah.
Brody did a nice job there.
I didn't
Go to
realize,
first base.
Yeah.
Make him make that call.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I didn't realize he was still standing on first base.
I didn't either. Yeah, absolutely. That's smart on Brody's part.
Yes.
You make him make that call.
You bet. Anyway, there are 2 outs. Brings up Galloway, who singles to right field. Kai Smith going to try to score from second base, and does easily, standing up. So Galloway still hot.
Yes.
Still hot.
Just took that fastball, just hit it right between the first and second baseman on the ground hard. No play at the plate.
He got a break the first at bat. This one was a legitimate.
Yeah. So 2 for 2 for him.
Right. Maple Leaf leadoff batters on first with 2 outs. Leafs leading 4-0. Keaton Ariano in the box.
Hey, it's not going to be 0-2.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say that's the 1-0 on Ariano.
This is this is exactly what you want if you're the Leafs. I mean, you've scored 2 runs in 2 straight innings. You got your number 2 hitter.
1-1 to Ariano.
You're making this guy throw a lot of pitches. He's not going to last too much longer, I wouldn't think. I mean, I feel like he's a decent pitcher.
I do. I agree.
And
he didn't get much help from his defense.
no. So I would venture to guess if he's not their number 1, he's their number 2 and might need to throw next week.
Fists one not over the shortstop's head, but right to the shortstop.
It looked like it was going to head there, though.
Soft liner. So Ariano, soft line drive to the shortstop for the 3rd out of the inning. However, the Leafs do score 2 more runs and take a 4-0 lead over the Rochelle Cubs. This TV50 broadcast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Inagata DeVita Music, Central Bank, Hammond Henry Hospital, Eric Henderson of Country Financial, Farmers National Bank, Buzzworks Automotive, Geneseo Communications, Vorak Pharmacy, Sweet Marie's and Ugly Duckling, and Vandemore Funeral Home. Oh, can't forget Rice's Paint and Turf. Please thank our sponsors for their support of this TV50 broadcast.
So Barry out on the mound for the 3rd straight inning. As we were talking about before, he does not like to waste any time, which is good, but can be bad. If you're rushing yourself and you're not making pitches, you need to kind of take a break and however you want to do it, whatever it is, walk around the mound or just take a breather or whatever. But you just got to make sure that even though you like to keep the pace going, which is good, you got to make sure that you're not overdoing it.
Well, he isn't hitting, so that helps. It allows him to sit in the dugout a little bit. through the first 2 innings, he's thrown 27 pitches, 14 for strikes. Has not given up. Oh, I better not say that. He's had 2 walks.
So number 9 hitter here for Rochelle. It's their right fielder.
I was handed a note
From who?
that lets me know where the seniors are going to play
Oh, okay.
or going to college, and looks like some are majoring in baseball, some in football. Thank you, Mr. Clements. I appreciate it.
Little blooper in the short center field. Clements out underneath for first out.
Yep. He was camped.
Now batting, number 17.
So back to the top of the order for Rochelle. He flew out to Clements at short, first time up.
Is this the pitcher? No, 17 is the catcher.
Yeah, this
That's
is the
the catcher.
catcher. Yeah.
Wonder which one's older. Wonder if they're twins.
Yeah, I don't know.
Field Mike.
Yeah.
There's a fly ball hit to left center. McAvoy on the run, back to the track,
Wow.
and makes an outstanding catch.
Wow, over the shoulder catch.
Yes.
That's nice.
That guy put a nice charge into
Yes,
that,
he
but
did.
McAvoy ran it down once again. Having that speed out there makes huge difference.
Next up, number 11, Brody Brown.
Speaking of Jackson McAvoy, he will play football at Coe College in Cedar Rapids. That's his plans for next fall.
Be following in Heath Henderson's shoes. Heath went to Coe.
Yeah, that's a nice little stroke.
Just right out to.
Kind of misread that to start with,
Yep.
but got back far enough. Make that catch. It's a nice stroke by that lefty.
Yeah.
But McAvoy coming down with making 2 of the outs here in the top of the 3rd inning. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Rochelle Hubs. No walks, nobody left on base. It's a clean inning. Not very many pitches thrown that inning.
No.
Yeah, let's see. Coe College football, Hunsaker
And Hunsaker
played
yep.
there.
Yep.
I'm sure we missed a few, but those are just 2 off the top of my head.
What else we got?
Oh, we're talking about who's coming up in first? Whitaker? Yep.
Yep. Whitaker,
Whitaker.
Burridge, and Brudos.
Whitaker is going to continue his baseball career at Blackhawk College.
Okay.
All right. So they had a nice year this year, Blackhawk, and that's, I don't know if you've been up there to see their new facility, baseball, softball facility. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Is it?
It is well done. You know, softball for years played out there to the east side of the campus, but now they're back with the baseball.
Oh, okay.
It's like a layered, they sit
Okay.
farther down than the baseball.
Gotcha.
You know, the softball's closer to John Deere Road. I mean, it's not on
Yeah.
John Deere Road, but the baseball sits up a little higher. And both of them hit this direction that you're seeing now.
Okay.
So Kale will, I'm sure Kale will do well there. Talked about McAvoy, the pitcher, Chris Berry. So since we won't see him in the box, he's going to play baseball. He's going to Carl Sandberg
Okay.
down in Galesburg.
Yep.
Is that right? I'll be honest, I don't know much about Carl Sandberg.
Nope, don't either.
Brody Clements going to Bradley. We talked about Aiden earlier as an engineering major. Brody's going for sports communication.
99, Dale Whitaker.
Brock Marshall going to Northern Iowa. Not sure where Reed Broderson's going. We can't forget Peyton Hofer heading up to Geneseo West, which is Iowa State University.
Yeah.
He'll be an engineering major up there. So all these seniors, I mean, good luck. Good luck in your future, whether you're playing baseball, football, sports, or just being a scholar. It's all good. It's all good.
So I want to know if Brody is going to be the next Brockmeyer.
I don't know. I hope he hasn't seen that. If he has, though.
It's a starting point, right?
Yeah. Whitaker looks at strike one. We could ask his dad, who's sitting next to us. Yeah, it's a starting point. Yeah. Whitaker swings through strike two.
0-2.
How big is the lefty on lefty? I mean,
I'll be honest with you, I hated hitting off left-handers. And I'm a right-handed hitter.
Okay.
So, I mean, but it was because I was so used to seeing right-handed kids. So I don't know how it is for left-handers. I mean, obviously in the major leagues, I mean, that's a thing.
There's metrics.
You know, I just.
Whitaker grounds out to the second baseman, 4-3 put out. One out brings up Jaden Burridge.
I mean, the ball spin's obviously different.
Sure.
I mean, so.
I talked to Connor about that, Connor Mitchell. You know, he's a lefty, and he said he didn't mind hitting off lefties because they hadn't seen him either. You know, he thought, you know, the lefty pitcher doesn't see lefty hitters that often at younger ages. But 1-1 to Burridge, Maple Leaf third baseman. So, yep, I don't know.
That's deep to right.
Deep to right field. Right fielder drifts back and makes the catch. 2 outs. More efficient inning for.
Yeah. Well, he got the leadoff hitter out, too.
Yes.
Something he did not do the first 2 innings, and that always makes a huge difference. And guess what? Those 2 leadoff runners did.
They scored both innings.
So we've
Aiden.
talked about that before. The percentages are whatever they are, 70%, 75%.
Oh, yeah, right.
Leadoff hitters getting on.
Right. Aiden Brudos, check swing, strike one. Swings through, strike two. Number of swing and misses.
Yeah.
Not a lot of good solid contact. I mean, we've seen one, but there's solid contact, but it's hit right at the right fielder.
Right at him. And that is how baseball is.
Yes.
Isn't that right? I mean, you're hoping you can hit the ball solid, and you do, and it's right at a guy.
So, runs in the Hubs. Get the Leafs out 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Geneseo leads Rochelle Hubs 4-0. We did talk about tomorrow night. It's Ottawa's coming to town. Part of the Interstate 8. Of course, these are familiar names, LP, Rochelle, Ottawa, because we used to be in the Northern Illinois Big 12 with them.
Ottawa used to be good. I mean, and you said they won the conference, so I mean, they and I don't know what their enrollment is, but their enrollment used to be
1,100.
Is okay. I was going to say it used to be large, so it sounds like it still is. So, but they've, I mean, like I said,
they always seem to find some big boppers.
Yeah.
You know, guys that go deep on you. But yeah, I don't understand Rochelle though, or any in softball. Rochelle and Dixon just have been terrible ever since started coaching.
Yeah.
Even when I was in Rock Island. So for the last 20, 25 years, they have not been good. And I never understood why they even have at least 1 or 2 years,
Right.
you know,
Right.
where they have some good players come through, but just have not been able to do it.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a community thing, you know. I mean, it's like, you know, maybe
Sure.
soccer's more important, or maybe not more important.
Sure.
Important's maybe not the right word, but
Yeah.
it's more popular.
More
probably is
popular?
maybe what I should say.
A lot of times you got to have that one person who
Yeah.
decides, you know, makes it a passion. So Barry out with the fourth for the fourth inning.
He's going to see 3, 4, 5 here.
Starts the three-hitter off with a curveball. Fouls it up. Fastball, strike one. 1-1. Another pop-up. This time, second baseman Ethan Galloway getting underneath it. Squeeze it for the first out. Metzger goes down.
Next at bat, number 1, Andrew Huerta.
Brings up Andrew Huerta. Lefty batter for the Hubs. Barry starts him out with a ball. Off the plate.
This guy hit into a fielder's choice last time up. If I remember right, it was to Galloway at second base.
Yeah,
I
there's
didn't write
been a
it down,
couple of
I
them,
think.
yeah. No, there's a couple of Galloway to Clements. Off the end of the bat, pop-up. This time it's Clements underneath it. Squeeze it for the second out. Once again, Barry being very efficient.
That's 8 pop-ups.
Wow.
8, well, okay, so they had the left center drive that McAvoy
sure.
catches. That was pretty well hit.
8 air outs.
But 8 fly outs, yeah. And 13 at-bats.
I think we've had a 5-3 put out and then 2 4-6
Yeah.
fielder's choices. So
Yeah. Well, yep. We had a 4-3 in the first inning.
oh yeah, that's
Galloway.
right. Yeah, forgot about that one.
Yeah. But yeah, they're lifting the ball.
1-1 on Hansen. Nice curve ball. Strike 2. Pop up on the infield. Got to get there.
Brody's calling everybody off.
Yeah,
Takes it.
Clements squeezes it for the third out. So 1, 2, 3 go the Hubs. At the end of 3.5, Maple Leafs lead the Hubs 4-0. And we're talking about efficient. So Barry's went through the first 4 innings and only thrown 47 pitches.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
yeah.
27 for strikes. His counterpart has only thrown 48 pitches, but 36 for strikes. So he's around the plate too much.
Yeah.
But no, like we said, only one of those 4 runs he's given up is earned. So
Right. Yeah, major leagues, they want their pitchers to be, well, at least they used to, 15 to 17 pitches an inning.
sure,
And that's a starter.
right.
I mean, the relievers, I'm sure, are different, but they wanted the starters,
Right.
at least used to.
Yeah, when you talk about the major leagues, it's a whole different animal.
Yeah,
the way they
it's-
track pitches
Right.
and everything else.
Of course, they've got all kinds of imaging
Oh, I
machines
know.
and everything else to keep track and to help you recuperate and
How many-
everything else.
Okay,
So,
if it was today's mindset, right? How often do you think Nolan Ryan would have told the manager to go sit his butt back down in the dugout?
leave them alone, yeah. Yeah. That's a different
It's just
a
different era. You
Yeah.
betcha. Not saying better or worse.
No.
No, I mean, it's just different.
Yeah.
Metrics have taken over. Moneyball type stuff.
Yeah. You brought it up, but I actually had a kid today in class who did not know who Nolan Ryan was.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so sad.
I told him to get out, and he's kicked out of school for the rest of the week. No, I'm kidding.
This is Jackson McAvoy, the Maple Leaf center fielder. Looks at ball 1. Looks at ball 2. 2-0 on Jackson. As we said earlier, he's going to continue a football career. He was the Maple Leaf quarterback, had an outstanding year, as did the whole team. Takes a good rip on 2-0. I like to see that. Fouls it straight back, 2-1.
For those that did not see, it doesn't have anything to do with Jackson or anything, but Kai Weinzierl got the Don Morris Award.
Yeah, that's exciting.
I don't know if that was earlier this week or at the end of last week, but I saw that he won that award, earned that award. So that was nice.
The Geneseo has been decorated a few times with that, boys and girls. In fact, the first year we were in the conference, Keeley.
Yes, Frericks won it.
Right,
yep.
Keeley Frericks won it.
2020. That would have been the girls' class. They have, I want to say that's 4 in the last 6.
Right, I think you're right.
I think 2020, 22, 23, 24, and now 26. But I don't remember who the others were.
A.J. Weller won at 24 for the boys.
Another foul ball.
McAvoy fouls it off, 2-2. Trying to think, I know Worth, Annie Worth.
Yeah.
Won it.
Yep.
One of those years. Can't tell you what year.
I'm going to say, yep.
Jackson McAvoy.
Third baseman couldn't field that cleanly.
Yeah, I missed it. I'm kind of blocked by this little partition.
Third baseman should have had it. It was
probably an E5,
yep.
but doesn't matter. Leafs have a runner at first base with nobody out, and if history means anything, he should score.
Yeah. Yep. See what they have Broderson doing here? We'll bunt, steal, hit and run. Have not seen the pitcher throw over to first base yet, I don't think.
No, we did it at second base. There's a good bunt put down by Brody Clements. Celebrate that man when he comes back to the... Oh, Reed. That's Reed. Sorry.
Yeah,
Reed Broderson. Well, celebrate that man, too. Coming back to the dugout, like you talked about. Did his job. Yeah, we've had Keeley Frerick in 2020. 2022 was Allie Rapps.
Yeah, okay.
23 was Annie Worth.
24 would have been Weller.
24 was Weller for the boys. Yep. Feel like I'm missing somebody, but...
No, that's like I said. I think it's 4 out of the last 6.
Okay.
I mean, Kai this year, Weinzierl this year.
Okay. All right. This is also a Kai. This is Kai Smith. Runner at second. Back easy. That's Jackson McAvoy.
That's about the 3rd time they've done that just to Jackson.
Right. Oh, yeah, right. One and one on the Leaf designated hitter. 1 out.
Nubs it.
Fouls it off, making it 1 and 2.
This is one of the nice things, again, about getting guys on base, and I'm going to guess the pitcher has a pretty good idea that Jackson's got decent speed because he keeps paying attention to him. Losing his focus on the batter. I mean, the pitcher's focus on the batter.
I'll tell you what, second baseman basically holding him on.
Yeah.
That makes a big hole over there on the right side.
Yeah, I noticed last time the shortstop does not move at all.
Strike 3. He didn't.
I didn't like that call.
No, and the umpire really didn't You know what I mean? They called it a regular strike.
Yeah.
You know, strike 3 called is usually a little more animated.
Yeah, I don't know that he knew that there were 2 strikes on him.
Yeah, here's Brody Clements.
All right, 2 out base hit, score a run. Those are always nice.
Swings through for strike 1. Love to get that runner on second in.
Those 2 out RBIs are nice. Boy, they just deflate a team.
And in this case, it's tacking them on too.
Yeah.
And some insurance runs. One and one to Clements. Maple Leaf shortstop. I would have had that if there's no net. I didn't flinch. Did you flinch?
No.
No? Okay. Well, 1 and 2 to Clements. Jackson McAvoy on second base. Getting a pretty good sized lead. And almost throw it away.
Yep.
That's about the lead right there.
Yep.
Any more, you'd have been a good chance of been out. But McAvoy out there again. Another good sized lead. No, that's the third out. Clements swings through strike 3 for the third out. A little bit of confusion. What are they looking for? I'm not sure what the confusion is,
It's
but
like they don't know there's 3 outs.
that's strike 3.
Do you need a book?
After 4.
So at the end of 4, Leafs lead the Hubs 4-0. This TV50 broadcast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Inagata DeVita Music, Central Bank, Hammond Henry Hospital, Eric Henderson of Country Financial, Farmers National Bank, Buzzworks Automotive, Geneseo Communications, Vorak Pharmacy, Sweet Marie's and Ugly Duckling, Vandermoor Funeral Home, and Rice's Paint and Turf. Please thank our sponsors for their support of this TV50 broadcast. So back here at Stone Field with cameraman Keith Kennett, our color commentator Coach Darren Pardo. I'm Coach Pat Mitchell, and the Leafs lead 4-0 on just an absolutely gorgeous day for baseball. About 68 degrees or so, and with a slight wind, but sunny.
Yeah, I would call this like ideal temperatures.
Oh, yes. Yep. I know a few people would be bundled up like it's winter. But I love it. Gets chilly at night, though. Good sleeping weather.
Yes.
All right. Barry back on the mound for his 5th inning. And a little bit of, swing. Grounds the ball back to Barry. Look for 1-3 put out. It's a great way to, very efficient. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Yep.
Andrus to be the 7th hitter. It's the Rochelle Hub center fielder. Barry starts him out with a ball outside. Ground ball third baseman. Jaden Burge makes the play across the diamond. That's actually well played.
Yep.
So 2 more pitches and another out. So 3 pitches, 2 outs. That's that's pretty efficient. So that's a play that the Rochelle third baseman couldn't make.
No, I kind of got a little worried there. I thought he took maybe 1 or 2 extra steps, but he's got a cannon.
Yes, he does. He showed it there.
Yeah.
Curveball. catches the corner for strike one.
I will say this for this umpire. He is not,
Oh, that's off the foot.
ouch. He is pitcher's friend. He's
sure.
He's not shrinking the zone, and
I'm a fan of that.
yeah,
When I was a coach, I love that.
I mean, it's makes it really tough
You come
for
here to-
everybody when you're so
Tight strike zone.
yeah.
Make the batter swing.
Yeah.
Get him swinging.
Yeah, let him put the ball in play and let it happen.
That's what people come to see. So Barry's 0-2 on Lewis, third baseman for the Hubs. And his first strikeout of the game.
Separate, yeah, you're right, it is.
First strikeout of the game for Barry. So once again, the Hubs go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. And we go to the bottom of the fifth. Maple Leafs lead 4-0. Yeah, so through 5 innings for Barry, he's thrown 53 pitches, 32 for strikes.
That's efficient.
Runs through 4, he's thrown 65 pitches. So, and he's got 6 strikeouts.
Right.
So I know more strikeouts usually means more pitches. He'll come back out for his 5th inning of work. Yeah, I did not go back and look to see if he's their ace or their number 1. Or they did play earlier in the week. Or actually, no, they didn't play earlier. They played 2 on Saturday. They got swept by Dixon.
And they weren't 10. I mean, I wouldn't think he'd be throwing Saturday. Well, I guess, probably not 5 innings, though.
Sure.
With the way the
pitch counts.
The pitch counts are, yeah.
Right.
I mean, I guess he could be. I don't know. They don't play again until Friday at DeKalb.
Okay. So we did have LP was the common opponent.
Right.
Geneseo beat LP last night 8-2, and Rochelle's won 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3 against them.
So.
And you said you said LP was 5th in conference.
So top
their conference.
Top of the order here for the Leafs. Start this bottom of the 5th. Ethan Galloway, 2 hits today, I believe.
Yes, 2 singles.
Yeah, the one that popped, dropped on the infield, and then the line drive that scored a run, I believe.
Yep. Yeah.
1-1. It's a fly ball hit to right center. It's going to be, the wind kind of blew it back to the center fielder, who makes a sliding catch. I don't know if he needed to do that, but
style points.
Galloway is retired for the first time in this ball game. Brings up the 2-hitter Keaton Ariano.
Grounded to the first baseman in the first inning that he couldn't handle, and then flew out to the shortstop in the second inning.
Ariano's the Maple Leaf right fielder. Looks at ball 1. Looks at ball 2, 2-0. It's only about the 3rd time he's been 2-0 on a hitter. See if Ariano can rip a fastball. Oh.
And had some movement on it. They came back
did.
in on him.
Fouls it
I
off.
don't think he expected it, which is why I think he stopped. I mean, I think he was going to swing, and then he
Sure.
just decided not to finish the swing.
So fouls it off, 2-1. Two and two. Mariano's a Maple Leaf junior, I believe.
Yep.
One out here in the bottom of the fifth. Ground ball to first baseman. Touches the bag. So an unassisted 3 put out. What's your thought there? Would you just told that first baseman to step into the baseline and tag him?
I don't have any problem with what he did.
Yeah, no, me neither. I just, it's just topic of conversation.
Yeah.
Now, if there's a runner on third, I would.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Yep, come meet him. This is Cale Whitaker, Leaf first baseman. As we said there last time up, he's heading to Blackhawk College to play baseball. Another ground ball to first baseman.
He bobbled it.
Unassisted 3, and Leafs go 3 up, 3 down. That time Bruns was efficient with his pitches.
Yeah. They've only got us with 4 hits. Is that what they got there?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
We've had those first 2 innings.
I won't tell you how many Rochelle has.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it legal for us to talk about it? Just don't talk about it in the dugout?
So.
Not legal for us?
They're probably listening to us in the dugout. Come on.
Oh.
2 professionals like us. So we don't want to say anything. No.
No, they have Rochelle for 2 airs, so.
Yeah. Yeah, but those first 2 innings, we haven't cracked the scoreboard since.
That's all the damage is done then.
I know.
Lead off batters.
And the pitcher has done a nice job, right?
He has.
I mean, he's 0-2 on several hitters. He's been right around the zone.
Right. Not a lot of solid contact by the Leafs. I mean,
no.
A couple outs have been hit hard,
but I would say, I would say, and they haven't had any.
No, correct.
Well, again, the one that McAvoy caught in center.
Oh, sure.
That he's chasing down.
Sure.
But outside of that, I'm not sure the one that Jared just got or Jaden rather, in that last inning, that was well hit, but
right.
But he scooped it up and went first with it. So they haven't hit,
all right.
maybe 2 or 3 balls solid.
So Chris Berry takes the mound for his 6th inning of work.
Do we have anybody warming up in the pen, or can you
I
tell?
cannot see that.
Okay.
The dugout's right.
Okay. Just curious to know if he gets into a jam, if they're gonna.
Throws ball 1.
Now, this kid flew out to shortstop last time.
Is he the 9 hitter?
This is the 9 hitter.
Yes. You pronounced the name.
Number 9 in the batting order. That's.
Number 22, Holden Liebhaber. Liedhaber.
I'm not German, so I don't know.
There's a strike, 2-1. Liebhaber is the Rochelle Hub right fielder. And there it is. That's the first hit of the game for the Rochelle Hubs.
And it's their 9 hitter.
Now their 9 hitter just kind of laid the bat out there. And
he didn't swing hard. He just put it in play.
That's all right. You got to get past that.
Yeah.
So that's the leadoff batter too.
Well, let's see what they do here. Again, you're down by 4. You've got 6 outs left. I highly doubt you're going to be bunting. Let's see how the Leafs handle this defensively and see what Barry throws up there.
This is catcher Bruns. You got, there's another just soft liner out there outfield. McAvoy with a diving catch. Outstanding play by McAvoy out in center field. We've talked about it today. He covers a lot of ground. That was an outstanding play by him.
Great play.
Next up, number 11, Brody Bruns.
Now here is pitcher Bruns. The last batter was the catcher. Last name of Bruns. This batter is the pitcher. Last name of Bruns. So we got one out on a phenomenal catch by McAvoy. Barry paying attention to that runner at first base. Last time up, this batter hit a nice liner to right center, but right at. Oh, this time he yanks one down the line. That might be gone. And it is for a home run. Well, if you're going to hit a home run in this park, that's the place.
Yep.
I think it's 300 down the line. So the Rochelle Hubs cut the lead in half. 2-run homer by
Bruns.
number 11,
Pitcher.
Brody Bruns, pitcher Bruns.
Just helped himself.
Yes, he sure did.
Number 7, Brody Metzger.
So
Well,
one out here in the 6th inning. Now I see a little bit. I can see a head down there in the bullpen.
Yeah.
It's a 3-hitter Metzger.
It doesn't always happen, but sometimes the biggest momentum killer is a home run.
Yes, true.
The bases are empty now. You can go back to throwing on the mound.
Oh, he threw his elbow into it. He threw his elbow into it, and that's what Bess is going to come out and discuss.
Problem with that is that's a good
Yeah.
argument. It's a judgment call.
It is.
I mean, it's like yeah. But anyway, all right, we got to get an out here.
All right.
This, in my opinion, would be a good time for Bess to come out and talk to Barry.
Sure. Slow him down a little
Yep,
bit. There it
just-
comes. Good call. Like you said, they're listening to us in the dugout.
Just slow the game down.
Yep. No different than a basketball game.
No.
Calling your
just a-
timeout.
yep, just a little timeout.
And you got to, and that's the other thing. Forget about what he just did, what just happened.
Yeah.
It's not going to change, but it does bring up the 4-hitter, Huarte, or Huarta.
Ground it out, fly out.
Yeah, but that home run, though, that was yanked.
Yeah, he
Just-
got a hold of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then for Rochelle, number 1.
Not sure it was hit all solid, to be honest. So here we go, reset. Rochelle has a runner on first with 1 out.
There's a double play ball right
Taylor-made
up
if
the
we
middle.
can finish it.
Nice.
Clements to Galloway to Whitaker for 6-4-3 double play. Good timing, coach, coming out and talking to your pitcher, settling him down.
2 on the board. Middle of the 6th.
So now you don't have to worry about the no-hitter's gone, everything,
Right.
the shutout's gone.
Yeah.
Let's go get some runners.
Yep.
We haven't tacked them on since the 2nd inning. And credit to the Rochelle pitcher.
Yeah, he's thrown well.
Coach Best getting an explanation from the home plate umpire. We can help. We can help.
Yeah. There are days. I guess everybody. We've talked about that. Everybody has a philosophy. My philosophy was always to try. I emphasize the word try. To try and be cordial with the umpires,
betcha.
because I always felt like if there's a situation that comes up, that helps.
Yes.
It's not always possible to, you know this, it's not always possible to do that with every umpire, because there are some who feel like the game revolves around them,
Sure.
and they feel like they're the center of attention.
Very, very rarely did I, at least when I was the head coach anyway, did I chirp at umpires. I let my assistants do that. But, yeah, only when I knew I was right.
Right.
When I was guaranteed that I was right, did I ever. What are we waiting on? Catcher?
Looks like it, yeah. Yeah, I think he was
Oh, he was a runner. He was either a runner,
No.
got doubled.
No.
No, he was a leadoff batter. Leadoff batter
Yeah.
was the catcher, so he should have been back in the dugout.
Unless did they change catchers? No. So I don't know.
Oh no, he was on first on the double on the home run,
No.
wasn't he? No.
Yeah. No,
He
no. The 9-hitter was.
9-hitter was.
But he's the one that flew out the center.
Oh yeah. So what? Wonder what?
I don't know.
And now they're going to give him all his. Yeah. Leafs will have Burge, Brudos, and McAvoy coming up. And if anybody gets on, Broderson will follow.
Well, out of those, McAvoy's the only one with a hit, so we could stand to see a couple hits here. We'd like to think this is going to be our last at bat, so let's
Yes, correct. Make the most of it.
Yeah.
But Bruns comes back out for his 6th inning of work. Through 5, he has thrown 75 pitches.
Oh.
Did you see what I saw?
Uh,
Nope, ball 1 to Burge.
the umpire made a split-second change of mind.
Ball 2, 2-0. Any way you can get on base, Jay.
Yeah. He wants the hit, no doubt. He wants the, but yeah, just get on base.
Jaden had a sacrifice fly in that 2nd inning. Another high fly ball to left field. Caught for the first out.
He did sky that ball.
That was up there a long time.
Okay, Aiden, you're due.
I'm not surprised at how tall he got.
Yeah.
But in the 8th
No.
grade, he wasn't that tall.
No.
A little off speed. Brutus swings through strike 1. Leafs lead 4-2 here in the bottom of the 6th with 1 out, nobody on.
Hit him in the
Hit
foot.
him in the foot.
Okay, got
Good
a base
job.
runner.
There you go. However, it's going to be a courtesy runner here for the catcher. And who will that be, Coach? Last night they ran a sophomore, Kellen Van Kierbrock.
That's not Kellen.
No. Find out here in a second.
Bryce Dio, maybe? Quinn Nichols? I don't think that's who that is.
Foul ball by McAvoy. I've got Kellen Van Kierbrock on the game changer.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
So that was a good guess.
Kellen.
I just knew he came in and ran last night.
Yeah, but I would think Kellen's taller, and I don't know. Like I said, okay. Quinn's tall.
Yes. Oh, it gets away from the catcher. That's a wild pitch. Van Kierbrock down to 2nd.
That's a big run out there.
Yes. Yes.
That's a big run. Take a huge sigh of relief run.
There's a hard hit fly ball to center field. We're tagging at 2nd base. And we're going to advance to 3rd. So we move the runner. McAvoy moved the runner. Van Kierbrock does a really nice job of tagging. Getting himself to 3rd base. He's a sophomore with a lot of speed. And he's had a really nice year on the JV at the sophomore level. Watched a few of his games.
He's a good athlete.
Yes. Yep. And so this will bring up Reed Broderson with an important run here at 3rd base. Swings through strike 1. Yeah, you don't like to the on-deck batter to be the tying run if you can avoid it.
Right.
Strike 2. 1-2. Count is 1-2.
I think it's 0-2.
Oh,
Oh, nope, they got.
oh, it's 2-3 up there now. Oh, no, hold on.
They reset it.
There you go. Now it's 1-2. You're correct. Fouls it off.
That was a Nico Horner swing right there if I've ever seen one. The catcher all but had that in his glove when he decided to swing. Good job of fighting it off.
Indeed. Way outside. 2-2.
2-2, 2 outs.
Wow. Nice pitch. Curveball caught the corner.
I thought that was going to be outside. That's
Yeah.
got some movement on it.
Nice pitch. So the Leafs
Going into the 7th.
go down in the 6th inning. One runner on base after being hit by a pitch. However, cannot get that runner in. So we go to the top of the 7th with the Leafs leading 4-2. This TV50 broadcast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Inagata DeVita Music, Central Bank, Hammond Henry Hospital, Eric Henderson of Country Financial, Farmers National Bank, Buzzworks Automotive, Geneseo Communications, Vorak Pharmacy, Sweet Marie's and Ugly Duckling, Vandemore Funeral Home, and Rice's Paint and Turf. Please thank our sponsors for their support of this TV50 broadcast. So back here for the top of the 7th inning at Stone Field, Maple Leafs lead the Hubs 4-2. We have Keith Kennett on the camera, color coach Darren Pardo. I'm Coach Pat Mitchell, and it looks like Chris Berry's going to take the mound, try to finish this thing off. He's gone the whole way so far for the Leafs. Didn't give up his first hit until last inning.
70 pitches?
Is that what you have?
No, I'm just asking
Oh,
you.
okay.
Is that
Yeah,
about
I'll
where
tell
he's
you
at?
here in a second. And he starts off. The Hub lead. Hubs with the strike. All right.
Number 5
He is
hitter, Hansen.
63 pitches. That was pitch 64.
Wow.
That's pitch 65. 0-2. And this is Hansen, the
Yep.
shortstop.
And
Hubs
he's pulled the
shortstop.
ball twice. Which is why he probably fouled it off
Fouled
to
it
the
off
right
to the
side.
right. He did. Actually, that was a good piece of hitting. That was on the outside corner. He's able to foul it off. 0-2. Barry trying to complete this game. There it is, looking. Strike 3. That's only
Second?
the second strikeout.
Second strikeout.
Wow. So, but it is the first out of the inning of the 7th inning. Brings up Tourdot.
Yeah, I don't know if that's French or
Tourdot, and he hits a fly ball out to left field that drops in for a single.
just kept
Yeah, it did.
peeling off towards the
Right,
the foul
slicing
line.
away.
Yeah.
So the Hubs have a base runner, brings the tying run to the plate. Andrist, he's 0 for 2 today.
Ground ball to third base and center field, flew out to center field.
Like to see a ground ball to shortstop here.
That'd be great.
Maybe Leafs can turn another ball high, 1-1. Got ones on the board, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. There's curveball.
Fooled him with that pitch.
Ball's in there for a strike. I don't think the batter's happy with that. But it is 1-2. Whoa. Outside, 2-2.
See if he would chase. Didn't take the bait.
Nope. He took it that time. Nope.
out.
Hang on to the ball. Hang on to the ball. Oh.
He's out.
Yeah, the batter is out. Batter's out, so that's 2 outs. Runner moves down to second on the wild pitch.
Now at bat, number 20.
Brings up number 20, Lewis, the 8-hitter for the Hubs. And they're the last hope for now.
Yeah. 0 for 2. Fielder's choice and struck out earlier.
Curveball just inside. Starting him off with off speed.
Yeah. Chris needs to make sure he looks at that runner at second base, but doesn't pay any attention to him.
Right.
That guy doesn't.
I like that
mean
they're not
anything.
holding him on.
No, yeah. This guy, I would be. No, that's.
I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
Just work on this hitter.
Yeah. Yeah. Just get the hitter. I don't think this guy's going to hit a home run. I'm just throwing him strikes.
I like that Brudos isn't afraid to throw, though. But ground ball at shortstop. Clements.
Nice throw.
Nice
Off-balance
pick.
throw.
Nice off-balance throw, but a nice pick by Kel Whitaker at first base. And that ends the Hubs' hopes. Maple Leafs win today 4-2 over the Rochelle Hubs. Chris Berry, if we ever did a start of the game, very nice pitching job. Only gave up the 3 hits, or 2 hits, excuse me. Nope, 3 hits. Very efficient.
Yeah.
So, Coach Pardo, what do you got? Take us out.
Well, you just hit on it. I mean, you're going to throw 7 innings, and you're going to throw whatever he threw, 75 pitches.
Yep.
Somewhere in that area. And, he was very good. Good word is efficient. Kept the batters off. Didn't know what they were doing. And really, the one hard hit ball that went out. Other than that, the other hard hit ball is McAvoy makes a diving catch on. And so yeah, Leafs did just enough offensively. Felt like they could have probably, well, I shouldn't say could have, but would have been nice to maybe add a little bit more. I think their pitcher threw well.
Brody Bruns, tough luck loser today. Only 1 earned run out of those 4.
Yeah, but we did enough in those first 2 innings to, make it easy for Barry to just throw strikes and be comfortable with what he was doing. So yeah, that was a beautiful day.
All right, so Leafs winners today 4-2 here at beautiful Stone Field. Hope you could join us tomorrow night with our next broadcast where the Ottawa Pirates come to town. And then the Leafs will go to Joliet Catholic on Friday, and then next week starts their regional down at Dunlap where they'll play Morton. Geneseo's the 5 seed, Morton's the 4. And so for cameraman Keith Kennett, thank you, Coach Pardo, for your assistance up here. I'm Coach Pat Mitchell saying goodbye, good night from Stonefield. Leafs win 4-2.